Welcome to UC Today with me, David Dungay. Today I'm joined by Maribel from Spectralink. How are you doing, Maribel?
I'm fine, thank you, David. Great to see you.
Fantastic. So today we're going to be talking about Microsoft Teams integrations, but particularly around the manufacturing sector. Before we get into that conversation though, Maribel, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and Spectralink?
Sure. So I'm Maribel Ojeda. I'm a region lead for the EMEA Mediterranean market at Spectralink. And about Spectralink, where Spectralink has been engineering award-winning enterprise wireless solutions since the 90s. So when both the DECT and the Wi-Fi standards were born, so we've been contributing to developing those standards from the very beginning. We provide end-to-end offering, an end-to-end offering that covers both infrastructure and handsets, but also tools to manage remotely and monitor the performance of the installed base of our customers, right? So our solutions are, of course, carefully researched, tried, and tested to adapt to our clients' needs and different working environments. And one of the identified needs was to enable UC in any type of organization. So our latest effort to increase Spectralink's DECT solutions interoperability resulted on a direct integration with Microsoft Teams Phone. So from March 2022, we allow mobile workers access the same tools than their desk-based mates.
Great. So let's talk about some of those challenges and issues companies are facing at the moment. Can you maybe talk to some of those from an enterprise point of view? You know, what are the big issues facing these businesses when it comes to connecting or keeping their mobile forces or mobile teams connected?
Well, as you know, in the last few years, a lot has changed in the way we collaborate, perform, and communicate. Tools such as Microsoft Teams have revolutionized the way we work. And businesses are moving towards cloud-based solutions to provide employees with greater flexibility. However, providing teams with cloud-based applications and communication tools is great. But what about applying providing these tools to the whole workforce? Because sometimes we forget part of the workforce, right? So DECT, in fact, remains a highly popular choice in many working environments where employees do not have a tablet or a laptop or a smartphone to do their work, but just still need superior voice quality and maybe integrating some alarms, right? So that DECT is very popular in that type of environment. So if you consider that 80% of the global workforce is mobile workers, it's quite concerning to hear that, in fact, the majority of them report that they are not receiving enough information to do their daily work. They need to stop and look up for information, and their collaboration tools are not optimal, right? So this is where we can help. DECT devices are traditionally employed by these frontline workers for several reasons. So durability, reliability, crystal clear voice quality, and also the built-in safety features. A lot of this is related to the fact that DECT is a dedicated frequency. We need to make sure that these desk-based and desk-less workers collaborate and cooperate and stay connected at all times, because even a minor issue can cause a significant slowdown, without speaking about the high risk that the companies are running in environments like healthcare or manufacturing if something happens.
Well, let's talk about the manufacturing sector specifically now. You know, what is Spectralink doing there? How are you helping enterprises in this space?
Well, we've been recently able to prove effectiveness of this type of integrations with Arca Etichette. Arca Etichette is an Italian leading company in the labeling industry. So we work with our partner, Far Networks, who is a system integrator with extensive experience in development of networks and business collaboration tools. So we work with them to integrate Spectralink DECT devices of Arca Etichette into Microsoft Teams. So the aim was to improve the collaboration between factory and office workers to increase productivity. So Far Networks is not unknown to Arca Etichette. They had already supported them in the selection of Spectralink products in the past. They helped them with network design and development, and it was a trusted provider for Arca Etichette. So initially, the Arca Etichette factory team was connected via an SBC to Skype for Business. And first it was directly, so the solution was directly integrated with Skype, and then with an SBC to Skype for Business. Then when Far Networks heard about our direct integration with Microsoft Teams, they just suggested streamlining Arca's hardware and systems through Spectralink's new feature. And of course, Arca, thought it was a very good idea and decided to go for it. So, thanks to this direct integration of the Spectralink DEX solution with Microsoft Teams, the staff of the production side and those on the move within the company at Arca can finally communicate with the same ease as those who work from fixed locations in the office. So this integration makes it also possible for everyone to view the present status of their peers and also book callbacks in case of absence. So what the companies reported after having implemented this direct integration with Teams is that the productivity has increased and so has the staff satisfaction, and they are now able to collaborate better and manage production activities in a more transparent and immediate way.
I want to dig into this a little bit more, Maribel, particularly around how long did this shift to this integration? How long does it normally sort of take? How long did it take here? And did Arca Etichette do they need to switch out things like their to switch to new devices or their systems?
Well, not at all. In fact, they just had to add an additional license to the Spectralink DEX server. Remember that Arca had already a Spectralink solution, and they have been using the DEC devices for 6 years. So the only thing they needed was to just add a Microsoft Teams license to the server, and then that was done. So no need to swap handsets or whatever. In terms of how much time it took, well, Spectralink supports direct onboarding, so the process of registering the handsets and make the solution work is very fast. But of course, it has to do also with it's a system that's in production. So in total, I think they started in September 2022, and then in 1 month they were done. But as I said, it's different from company to company because it depends on when they can do the work and when they to impact to have a minimum impact in a production.
Yeah, of course. Okay. You mentioned Far Network in there. It's one of your partners. Were involved in this process as well. Can you tell us a little bit more about your partners and how you work with partners to do this kind of project?
Well, Spectralink goes to market is entirely via its broad ecosystem of partners. So we make sure our solutions are interoperable with most of the 16 communication and collaboration platforms in the market. And of course, Microsoft is a key partner for us. You can see this unique Microsoft Teams integration for the DEX Spectralink devices is a great example of this partnership. As we allow businesses to retire legacy PBXs and SBCs, but still retaining the full connectivity for frontline workers on the handsets, right? So besides this, type of partners, we do have an interoperability program on the application side where we engage with partners like Far Networks who have developed an application to integrate alarms in our solutions. So the DEC devices contribute not only to improve the communication of the employees, but also their safety. So thanks to this close engagement with our partners and application developers, we can deliver complete solutions that in the end, suit and can evolve with our different customer needs.
Fantastic. Well, Maribel, unfortunately that's all we've got time for, but thank you so much for joining me and sharing so much insight on this integration with Microsoft Teams.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. You've been watching me, David Dungay, on UC Today. If you like today's conversation, please give us a like and a share on social media. That's it from me. See you next time.